So, you probably wonder where I've been this week, and to be honest, I have been super busy all Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. I've been taking a track license for driving forklifts, and it's have just overall been an all busy week. I have woke up early, worked all day to get this license, and then mostly just went to sleep because I was so tired. So that's that. The weekend and basically any other day this week is going to be super busy for me, so I won't be able to make a long video like I usually do. But from a friend, I got a request to show my favorite plane, and like, so I don't do only tank battles. But the problem is, like, I used to like to play realistic planes or arcade planes, but you know, it's not fun anymore. Most realistic games, as Slickbee took up a few days ago, which which yeah, he took up that most people just flee when they are alone and they don't go in for their last fight, and some people took up that it might be because their planes are expensive. So if we check this plane out, it costs you 9,217 if you crash it, which I guess if you haven't killed anything or you literally haven't done anything, you lose money. And if you have done good and you crash, you still earn money. But people rather just fly around for 20 minutes doing nothing, just out of your reach, and then they won't lose money. And on some maps, which are, in my opinion, really stupid, one of the teams will automatically win because their planes are still alive. And so they can just have a really fast plane or or a yes, any plane really, and just fly it around, and they will eventually win. And it becomes really boring for everyone. And yeah, so as my friend requested, why do why don't I play my favorite plane in realistic air battles or even in arcade air battles? And to be honest, like when I first got the game, I didn't know what to get. So I started to play around a little bit with the early things, and then I realized I really liked the bombers. At that time, you didn't get much for like ground striking and so on, and this was way before the tanks. So if you knew before with bombers, you had to actually kill planes to get enough RP, or you had to bombard a lot of things. So as you see in my tree here, they have added a lot of stuff since I started or compressed into like multiple planes like this. And I guess this video is going to be a little longer than I was thinking. But as you see, I have the B-57B. And people will probably be like, this is probably what you wanted. And no, it's actually not. I wanted the B-17, and then they added the B-29, which I have over here. This this was the plane that I wanted. Like, it's enormous. It has an enormous bomb load. It's it's just great in the stats. But then you actually look at what you get. So if we play this thing in RRB or R, no wait, arcade battle, this thing costs you 22,000 lions every game if you die, which is a pretty big likelihood when your max speed is 652, which you will never get to. If you fly straight, you will mostly go between 3 and 400, so everything will catch up to you. And if we look at the Saber, it's 5,000, so 4 times more. the F9, F8, it's 3,700 and 22,000. Why is this thing 22,000? I don't know. If we go to a realistic battle, Saber, 14,000. F9F, 10,500. Banshee, 8,800. And then, well, I don't know why they did this, and I can't play this thing. Literally, I can't play this thing. I have to earn more than 58,000 lions, or I cannot die. And that's kinda hard, because this thing is 6.3. So I will verse, like, Shooting Stars, the upgraded Shooting Star. Well, technically I won't, but in I will verse 6.7, so this HE162A2, this ME262 50mm. I have versed the Horton, and as you see, it's at 6.7, you will, or 6.0 to 6.7, like speed 644, MiG, okay, MiG 9 is probably a bad example. Yeah, 6.7, Jack 15, goes 700 kilometers per hour, and the person playing it pays 13,000. So you see what, like, all the problems with this thing is. Also, another thing that they have missed out on when they made this plane is this thing can't land anywhere. Literally, it can't land anywhere, because if we see takeoff run 1800 meters, so you need about a 2-kilometer airfield to take off. Is any airfield in the game long enough for this? I don't know. You don't spawn on airfields. If you press spawn on an airfield, you spawn like 50 meters above an airfield, which I'm going to show in a quick video of me flying it in test drive. So this is mostly why I never play this. It versus jets. It's like half, what is it? It's a 60k for just crashing it, or usually you just get hunted down by a jet that, well, when you're going 300 and they're going 700, it's not that hard to catch up to you. And I'm just losing money. It's no fun. I can't even reach the target, because when I have reached half the map, they are in my spawn, camping us, killing us. Or some of them is going off after me, because, you know, it's a big plane, it's a bomber, easy to shoot down. And yeah, so I think this should either get a lower BR so it doesn't verse like early jets, or even the later jets. And I should probably take down the 60k repair cost, because I'd love to play this plane in custom battles, but I really can't play this. Like, I'm not even going to make a video about it, because I don't want to lose my hard-earned money because flying my favorite plane. It's kinda sad. So I'm gonna cut over to some gameplay now, and yeah. So here we are. I'm just going to show all the stats that I have on. So limited fuel, I could technically have that on. Limited ammo, I'd rather not have that on in test battles, because, you know, you have the land and so on for more bombs. Camouflage, there is only one camouflage and it's the default. User skins, I don't use user skins. Gun targeting distance, well, I don't really need it here. Vertical targeting, I don't know. Assault fuse. I like for heavy bombers and long range bombers like the B-29 to have assault fuse on, because usually you're not close to the bombs, or will do the drop the bombs, have 2 seconds and kill the plane behind you, as some jets can do. Fuel amount, minimum is 1 hour 44 minutes, which is overkill for War Thunder. But if you want to, you can have like 6 hours, so that's a choice. don't do it, because you will just burn to death as soon as someone shoots you with an incendiary round or an immediate incendiary round. You just die. So go for the minimum load if you play this thing. Vehicle modifications. I will use my current ones. I don't think I have everything. Close to. Got those things before it cost me 60,000 to play it. Before it cost like 20,000 to play it. Which was acceptable, because now people complain that I play. Well, I can't reach the bomb target, so I can't earn money. And if I don't earn money, if I don't earn more than 60,000 a game, like, you probably see the problem here. So, time of day, I like to play with some clouds, so I play with Overcast. So here we are. As you see, I didn't spawn on this huge airfield. And why is that? Probably because it's shorter than 1,800 meters. It's probably about 1 kilometer. I did a challenge like 1 or 2 years ago where me and a friend tried to land on aircraft carriers. Well, we could do it. We didn't have any wings or anything really attached to the plane. It was mostly a cockpit. And as you see, the plane started at a pretty fast speed. But just remember that this thing, even if I didn't spawn high up, and some maps you can spawn really high up. So 370 I'm flying right now. I have access to the biggest bomb load this thing can have, or the biggest bombs per bomb load. I think the biggest bomb load you can unlock is the second one. And in there's 8 2,000 pounders, which is a pretty big bomb load. And I think it's, what is it, 2 or 3 per base. So you can easily remove at least 2 bases with this thing. And in a 3 bases and 1 airfield, that's quite a lot. Close? Oh wait, it's close as itself. So let's see if I can. Okay, I'm way out of boundaries. I was going to try to land on that airfield, but I rather probably going to. Oh wait, I can try, but I will only do this once. So if I succeed in this clip, well, great for me, but most likely I will crash this thing. I tried to land this before in some tests to see the sound volume and stuff. And yeah, I landed on the edge of that, from that side over there. Like the very edge, as far out before the hill goes down in the water. And I had like a perfect speed of about 200, and I couldn't stop. The plane literally didn't stop before the trees, and I died because touching a tree explodes this thing. So let's hope that the speed isn't too great for my gear. They're going out at least. It actually might work. Okay, maybe not. Maybe not. Nose down, nose down. This is full brakes. Okay, this is not going to work out. As you see, that was an actual good landing. And yeah, it's no coming back from that. At least my guys can swim into shore. Yeah. My pilots are fine. Gunners are fine. And I'm floating. So yeah, this was just a short clip to show you why this thing can't play anywhere. like this airfield is a big airfield. I was coming in a reasonable low speed. That was full brakes. I have no gun, so I can't shoot. And this is actually pretty calming without no engines. So yeah, I won't have any more videos this week probably, as usual. I just wanted to get a video out there this week, even if I didn't have much time. And I'll try to make a longer video next week, after my busy weekend. So, think that is going to come out on Monday or Tuesday is the plan. Yeah. So, yeah. Now you see my plane floating. Anyways, have a great day, and as usual, just try to have a good day. I'm I'm a little bit out of my usual routine, but yeah, I'm just rambling now. Bye.